Hello, this is Mr. Amos Tarfa, your math and Bible instructor. I just want to make a quick video for you. I'm out in Cambridge, some of you know. I won't be back till next week, so you guys do your best, listen to your instructors and do all that they ask of you. The first thing I want to mention is that every community needs rules and guidelines. So in our classroom, we need to have some guidelines. So you guys make sure that you're coming to class with your notebooks, follow the expectations, and it'll be a wonderful year. My hope and prayer is that at the end of this year, you're going to be very good at mathematics and you're also going to grow in your knowledge of the Bible. So I'm going to talk a little bit about who I am and my background, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about our curriculum. My name is, as I said, Mr. Amos Tarfa. I grew up in Nigeria. I moved to America in 2007 to get my bachelor's degree in chemistry. Now, my degree was in chemistry pre-med. I wanted to be a pediatrician because I wanted to inspire kids. That was the goal. Be like Dr. Ben Carson. He's a famous pediatric neurosurgeon. So I thought, let's do that route. But when I was in college, I took a class called the History and Philosophy of Science, and that just changed my life forever. And what happened was I realized what I thought science was is not what it actually was. There's a lot of debate about something called the demarcation problem. Like, what is science, right? So when I took the class, I fell in love with philosophy and the history and philosophy of science. So instead of going to medical school, I decided that I would probably go into academia. I ended up teaching for a few years at a secondary school or high school in Minnesota. And then after that, I started writing math curriculum, and the rest is history. But my degrees are in chemistry, medical physics, and then I've done a lot of mathematics along the way. I did a year of my PhD in Fargo, North Dakota. So that's a little bit about my academic background. My wife and I have 7 children. Some of you have seen them around. And so that's a little bit about our world. We live in Tyler, Texas. Now we used to live in Fargo, North Dakota. So what should you expect in the math and Bible class? Let's start with the Bible class, actually. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to go through the Bible chronologically for the most part. We're starting from Genesis chapter 1. So that's what, if you were wondering where we're beginning, we're starting Genesis chapter 1. And our goal is to get to about chapter 11 over the next couple of weeks. So I want to encourage you to get a Bible. If you don't have a Bible, let us know. We'll get you one. But basically, you're going to read Genesis 1. Try it for about a chapter or 2 a day. We'll discuss some main topics along the way. I have an Excel document that shows you sort of a scope. So we're going to go through the Bible chronologically. That's our Bible class. I'm also going to integrate a little bit of science and apologetics. This book is called Can Science Explain Everything? It's a very short book. It's a great resource, and we're going to integrate it into our Bible class. So that's for Bible. So 5th graders, we're going to go as far as we can reading the Bible chronologically. There might be certain books of the prophets that I might just summarize, but you're welcome to read along. So that's number 1. Now let's talk about mathematics. For maths, as they say in the UK, this is our text. It's called Understanding Mathematics from Counting to Calculus. This textbook basically covers every single key topic that you need to do calculus. Calculus is a great field of study. It's useful for physics, chemistry, economics. And so I want to train you and give you all the building blocks that are necessary to be good in calculus. This is the textbook, and this is the solutions guide that has practice problems. So no matter what your math background, we're going to start from the very beginning. We're going to review addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We're going to have some songs to help you learn your multiplication facts. I'm going to leave you with a nugget. There's another book here called Elements of Algebra. It's written by a man that many consider to be the greatest mathematician to ever live. When you talk about the top mathematicians, you have Euler, Newton, and Gauss. Euler wrote a book, and it's funny because his book is literally the same thing as this book, because he starts by asking, what is mathematics? It's the science of quantity. Math will help you learn how to better understand how the world works. So what should you expect? Number 1, make sure you come with a good attitude. Make sure you have a notebook. Make sure you're kind to your classmates. And then let's learn. That's for the expectation part. But number 2, make sure you get a copy of Counting to Calculus, which I'll provide to you guys. We'll leave it at the school each day, but you can go home, do more math practice, and then come back the next day. So no matter what your story in maths has been, no matter what your story with the Bible has been, this is a great opportunity to get a fresh start. And I'm excited to join you in that. So this is Mr. Amos Tarfa again, and I'll see you next week. Have a blessed day.